Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Bieber here, and we have an exclusive 7-minute interview with legendary rapper Jay-Z. Hi there, Jay. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
So you're one of the most respected rappers, if not the most respected rapper in the world.
Well, thanks, man.
So Jay-Z, for people who don't know you, you're more than just a rapper. In fact, you've been quite the businessman. If people search your name online, they would see you listed as one of the most successful hip-hop artists and entrepreneurs in the world.
Well, you know, I like to kind of expand my career to more than just the hip-hop spotlight.
Okay, so let's start with these neat business ventures before we get into your music career. One thing most people don't know about you is you're part owner of the New Jersey Nets.
Yeah, you know, I got into that deal after the team decided to make the move to Brooklyn. As a Brooklyn native, I thought, you know, I couldn't be happier to have this team right here in Prospect Heights.
Good to have the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, good to have the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, and you have a club now?
Yeah, the 40-40 Club. I got into that with Desiree and my boy Juan. Yeah, it's a really good sports bar, you know. If you're ever in town, you know, check it out. There's one in Atlantic City and one in New York City.
Let's move on to your clothing line, Rockaware. Personally, I love Rockaware. I'm rocking Rockaware all the time.
Thanks for the support, man. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, so Rockaware, me and my boy Damon Dash, we started that up in '99. We have an all-new spring lineup, so check that out. I'm really proud of Rockaware, actually. We gathered up $700 million in revenue, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah, with Rockaware, I wanted something that represent what kids like me grew up with in Brooklyn. The streets, hip-hop. But I think everyone can, you know, sort of take a piece of that, their story, their life, you know.
I'm glad you brought up your street life, because I'm sure a lot of the viewers have been waiting to hear it. So if anyone really wants to see the true depth of Jay-Z's life, you can find his book titled Decoded. Decoded is currently on the bestsellers list. It's available hardcover, paperback, and even ebook online. Apple and Jay teamed up to release an all-new Decoded app for the iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad. Decoded is an app like no other. It's a collection of Jay-Z's lyrics and their meanings that together tell a story of culture. An art form, a moment in history, and one of the most proactive and successful artists of our time. Okay, Jay, I'm going to start with a quote from the beginning of your book. I saw the circle before I saw the kid in the middle. I was 9 years old the summer of 1978, and Marcy was my world. Think you could elaborate?
Well, here I'm describing the start of freestyles. All the kids gathering around. Marcy was my world. Marcy was the street where this all took place. The 27 six-story buildings, all connected, like tunnels us kids would burrow through. These housing projects were like labyrinths.
So how did you do in school?
I was writing lyrics non-stop. One of my first ones, I'm the king of hip-hop, renewed like Reeboks. Key in the lock, rhyme so provocative as long as I live.
So the streets of Brooklyn is where the real rap talent started.
The business was faster than wildfire. Crews like Run DMC, Sugar Hill Gang, DJs started putting them up on stations. You get lucky, you start up a music video.
So what's a big factor in rapping? What happened in your hood? Crack. What'd you do about it?
I started selling it. I wasn't even a teenager yet. The kids my age had good pocket money.
Anyone you got involved with?
Sure, there was plenty of people. I'll use fake names, but my friend Hill, he rolled with me. We got it from Dee Dee. Now this is how I ended my part in crack.
We found out Dee Dee was executed. They chopped his balls off and stuck him in his mouth, and they shot him in the back of the head.
Okay. So let's move on. Long story short, after that, people found your skill. And you started a label company, Rockefeller Records. You're also the former CEO of Def Jam Recordings, and you're producing under Rock Nation, correct?
Yep, Rock Nation. A lot of business goes down there.
Such as?
Well, we have some pretty good artists. Wale, Rihanna. We have a up-and-coming J. Cole who's really going to blow up once he is heard.
You find yourself like a father of hip-hop, especially for guys like J. Cole?
I hope I can be someone to look up to, especially with my previous work. So, in a way, yes.
And let's look at your previous from Rockefeller. The collab album with Linkin Park and Life and Times of Sean Carter, Blueprint 1, 2, and 3, and you have another famous artist under that label, Kanye West. He's had much success with College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, 808s and the Heartbreaks, and recent album My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, I'm really proud of Kanye, you know. He's been through a lot these past few years, so it's good to see him pull it off.
Jay-Z, selling the most #1 albums on the Billboard 200 out of any artist. If you just missed the interview, you can get this best-selling book at bookstores around the nation. Jay-Z, thanks so much for your time.
No problem.
Folks, I'm Justin Bieber, and this has been an interview with Jay-Z. Yo, Jay, do you think I could be in a song with you?
Hell no!